What's up, my little sweetie pumpkins? So today I want to talk about QuickBooks integrating with Shopify, what the options are, and how I pick what app I want to work with based on my client. So QuickBooks, arguably one of the most popular accounting softwares for small business. There are a couple of different versions, which is important to note because I think it's the entrepreneur or the ones that do integrate with Shopify are online and desktop, and certain apps might not allow for the other. So you do have to keep that in mind first and foremost. So let's just look at what we got on the market and I'll discuss what I know about them. So QuickBooks. Okay, well, first of all, you should know that QuickBooks does have their own app. And guess what? I think this is it. It is free. Okay, connect it, and then $30 a month. Okay, and that's just if you're gonna sign up for QuickBooks Online for the first time. Okay, so a couple things. One, we love that it's by the actual, company whose software we're hooking up to. We love that. What we don't love so much is the average reviews. Oh no. Okay, so just looking at this right here, I would say that there are a couple of use cases where it works perfectly, but the vast majority of time, Let's look at the positive ones first. If I just click on that number, it pulls up just the 5 stars. Oh, after 2 months of it not working, it finally works. Great. Okay. Decrease my time. Okay, it looks like they were doing everything manually before. Shop pay installments correctly with QuickBooks. Okay. Oh, wow. Great. They got helped. And this was in 2023. That's another thing I like to look at, the dates. If it's brand new and it's negative, like, whoa, this bug, blah, 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 I'm like, let me skip that for a couple months. Yeah, interesting that they're all in 2023. I wish I'd do this sooner. Great. Also, if I'm really concerned that some of these reviews aren't real, I'll Google the store, I'll look at the site, I'll look at their Instagrams, and I'll see, like, is this legit? So I do think this app is legit. I do think it's got a lot of problems, but let's go look at the 1-star reviews. And now we've got some 2024s. Okay, let's go into a soul list. There we go. Chocolate and Steel, interesting. Kind of want to look that up. That's an interesting name. Okay, if you track inventory in QuickBooks. Okay, so inventory problems are flagged. This is crap. Beware. Okay. Yep. Useless. Yeah, why do third-party companies have better solutions? Okay, so you get the picture here. It's not good. So we can cross that out. But, typically, I would like to start with the actual software solution first. Oh, let me go back here. Okay. Nope. All right, so you've got the actual QuickBooks native app. Doesn't look good. And so let's move on. What else do we have? Okay, so we've got QuickBooks Bridge by, you see this is not a QuickBooks product. And we can click on it just to ensure. So it shows you the developer right there, Pyrex. Okay, and we've got 182 reviews. Let's just look at the reviews. Popular, based in the US, great. But popular with businesses based in the US. I don't think this company is. Okay, 7-day free trial, great. Free to install, 20 cents for each order. I love that option, right? That's great for people just starting out that don't want to, give themselves so many Shopify fees starting out. All right. And you see that this is for QuickBooks Online only. Additional features might cost extra. That's interesting. How do you build that? What are the add-ons? Okay, so let's just look at here. Now this whole top part right here, this gives you a summary of an AI summary of the reviews. Seamless data syncing, inventory management, tax handling, multi-currency payments, reliable performance, excellent customer support. That's really important to me when I'm looking at an app. Which is always read. Pricing is considered reasonable. Great. Yeah. Some merchants find the setup process complex. QuickBooks in general, accounting in general, right? I took accounting 2 times. 2 times. Okay. Satisfied. All right. Yeah, let's just look at the positives first. And let's look at newest to oldest. Great technical support. Seeing a lot of support. Love that. I think that that's really key, especially with an app like this, because it is very easy to hook something up to your QuickBooks and then everything, for lack of a better term, is messed up. Okay. Issues in the beginning, support. Yep, okay. That's great news for me. Now let's look at the negatives. You can't look at the mapping, and this is causing duplicates for my bookkeeper. Okay. App has been horrible, messing up the sync from our Shopify inventory in our QuickBooks. Support team does not seem to be responding. I'd be curious when this got resolved, because this is March 5th. So a month later, there's no response to it, right? Interesting. Okay, let's look at, again, this oldest. Dang, okay. So they haven't even had a 1-star review, aside from this one, for the last 2 years. Okay, and this one got responded to. Horrible, messing up. Problem with inventory. Oh, made their bookkeeper quit. Oh no, please help. Yeah, okay, that was nice. It just said, hey, you've been using this for 2 years. Let us know. Contact us. We'll help you. Okay, and then 2020. This is crazy. Yeah, okay. So right now, this is looking great. Let's go back to... see what else we got. Okay, so we went over QuickBooks Online. Love it. We went over QuickBooks Bridge. And I mean, I do like to see the ones with the... I want to see that people have used it a lot. Then we've got A2X is another one. And this one is not compatible. That's global. And you can see I've got this one installed already. I was testing that. And I've got this one installed. I was testing that. Spoiler alert. Okay, let's go and do A2X. Okay, A2X Software Limited. Great, love that. Rating 5 stars. Amazing. 30-day trial. Expensive, right? This is the most expensive one we've seen. Okay. Look at these ratings. Okay. Merchants appreciate this app for ability to automate. Yep, that's what we want. Syncing financial data from online sales platforms, handling multi-currency transaction, adjusting fees for seasonal businesses, ease of use, customer support. That's what we love. Okay, so let's look at, this is crazy. Y'all are crazy for this. Y1 Hockey. Okay. Glowing review. Excitement. I am thrilled to share my excitement. Sounds sus. Okay. E2 product team is awesome. Okay, so I already did I wasn't sure if these were real. To be frank, I looked up Y1 Hockey. I looked at their Instagram. I looked at who they were following, who they were friends with. I did look up Yankee Kicks Miami Beach. I did look up Cookwell and Company, and that was the one I was like, nope, they're real. That's a legit company, and there you go. Okay, so from there, let's look at the 1-star. Jeez, oh Pete, and we've just got a couple. All right. Ruined my full database. Wow. Their software created several fake QuickBooks accounts. When we switched from trial notice, the chat person's solution was useless. And that was 2021. Okay, so you do have to look at the dates again of like, when were people having this? And it looks like it was March 2021. But let's read the other ones. Interesting that there's no more on there. There are no more negative reviews on there. Okay. Easy to connect, but nothing would sync in the free trial. Basic plan didn't do anything either. Getting help from the site took hours and it was still not helpful. Okay, well, that's your answer. I do think that sometimes I can vet an app and even chat with the developer or the help team, and it still just doesn't work for my client. Like, at this point, it's like it's a funnel of like, do we think it's going to work? Do we think it has the features that we need? Yeah, okay, let's try it. But let's try a couple apps. And usually as we like pare down we start to do the setup, we start to run some tests. Typically most apps work, but usually there's a favorite or something that the client themselves will be like, ooh, that's easier. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But seems, I'm going to say it again, this seems weird to me. That they're just from this little group of time, and it's not like all pointing out one specific bug. You know what I mean? Let's look at 11. Service department is great. Yep. Okay, love that, love that, love that. Okay, so to me, that's why I'm testing those two, right? Excellent reviews, and some flexibility. So here's what I understand about the way that the different integration apps bring information from Shopify store into QuickBooks. There's two ways. One, the app either, and sometimes the app will do both and you have to pick, but the app will either just bring over the financial data. Okay, so I mean just the payouts. So let's say every day you get $124 from Shopify based on the sales that have gone through, that have used Shopify payments. Shopify's taken out their cut and they're sending you the cash. Okay, so that's not you receiving the Shopify cash yet. That is you getting the reporting of this is what happened in the accounts today. Okay, so there's that version. Now, the pluses and minuses. One, very easy, compact. Two, there's no customer data. There's no product data. So if you're expecting to run reports in QuickBooks, this is not it. Okay, now you can always run reports in Shopify of customer X has ordered 10 times this year. This is what they've spent. You can run that report. But if you're used to running that in QuickBooks, might not jive. But in my opinion, for clean books, this would be kind of ideal. Keep in mind, I'm a finance major from a little bit ago, but that looks like an easier setup to me than the other version, which is, so first version, we've got Shopify shipping over information into QuickBooks. That's just like your financial reporting. How much in sales, how much in taxes, how gift cards spent. It's giving you just that like raw data. Okay. And it's already taken out the fees. So, right. The fees are accounted for and labeled. The other way is that it'll sync every order. Every order will go into QuickBooks. Now, is that better? I don't know. I was just trying to think, like, is that what people would want? I think that's what most people kind of expect to happen, but as I understand it, this is the reason that it doesn't. So let's say that you get an order in, right? Great. They pay through PayPal as they're checking out. Okay, great. So you get your PayPal payment or PayPal payout at the end of the day, and also any payments that went through Shopify. Okay. Now let's also say that you had 5 payments through Shopify. Okay. And then what went into QuickBooks was just everything's been calculated, cleaned up, and it's done. Okay. If you bring in the orders versus just the financial data, you're going to get product A, product B, this is the total amount. This was what they spent in shipping. This was the taxes and fees. All right. That's going to be in QuickBooks. But then you've got to reconcile it against the payments or the payouts. So then you've got 5 orders in Shopify that day that are spun through the Shopify payments, and more fees are taken out. So you've got a chunk of $500 payout, and then you've got one order for $124. It doesn't exactly align. So is there a way to get around that? I'm sure. Do I want to help you set it up? No. I would rather just do the financial payments. But both of the apps that we were looking at, A2X and PairX, they both said they had great support. And you're going to need it. You're going to need it because you're going to have questions. And, again, I studied accounting a million years ago, but again, I had to take accounting 1-2 times. So we're testing out currently the A2X and the PairX to see setup. Is it easy? To see reporting. Is it easy? Is it going to work? That sort of thing. So I'll let you know. But that's how I view the QuickBooks apps for Shopify. And hopefully you learned something. Let me know what questions you've got. Thank you.